Hello, guys. My apologies to you guys for the live ending earlier. We have some more, we're experiencing some more bad weather coming this way, which knocked the power off briefly and it came off. It came back on. So it kind of went out and came back. So I'm going to try to breeze through this because we are getting ready to experience some more weather coming here soon. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's a bunch of tornadoes or something. I'm not sure, but my apologies to you guys for the other live cutting off. I want to finish. Hey, I was saying I apologize to you guys for the live ending. We are getting ready to experience some more bad weather. It's looking like it may be some more severe thunderstorms coming this way. So I want to go ahead and get through this so that we can get finished with the tail end part of the spoiler for next episode. Okay, my apologies to you guys. We are experiencing bad weather here. Thunderstorm. We have severe thunderstorms. Another severe thunderstorm warning. So the lights kind of flickered off and back on, which cut everything off. So I had to go back and restart the live. So thank you guys for coming back and joining. Okay, my apologies, child. The Lord is doing whatever it is He do up there, child. But let's go ahead and get through it. I'm going to start over for those of you that did not get to hear it. So for we just did a review for Love and Marriage Huntsville episode 12 season 6. So I gave the episode a 4. Okay, I gave the episode a 4 because it was super annoying with Stormy and the fake storyline that they have going on, as well as Maurice not being receptive to the fact that he has not been a present father for Monster. All right, so next episode, which is episode 13. All right, Kimmy tells Maurice, says that we gotta be on the same page to raise Monster. Maurice then says, good. He says, I'll set up another meeting for you and Kiowa later. Okay, which I was like, ugh. So then the next episode or the next scene rather will be Kiki and Tisha. They're going to be arguing. And then they're going to show Tisha at some type of event where she's getting the key to the city, and she has on this look-alike yellow dress. You guys remember Melody had on the yellow dress with the feathers up here. Tisha has on a replica of that dress, but hers is longer. Okay, you guys remember that. Tisha is mad at Kiki because Kiki wasn't at her ceremony there to support her, to see her get the key to the city. Kiki says that she would have been there had she had transportation. She did not have any transportation. Not sure why. Maybe her car was still at Home Depot. I don't know. And that was a little shade. I don't know where your car was, girl. Maybe you left it at Home Depot when you was trying to get up out of there. I don't know. Anyway, Tisha says that Tisha kind of says after rolling her eyes and mad at Kiki, she says that while she's getting her hair braided, she says, oh, that's just an excuse, Kiki. So she's mad because Kiki wasn't there for her event. And she says Kiki was just giving an excuse saying that she did not have transportation. Moving on to the next scene, Melody and Nell, they meet up to discuss the custody hearing. Melody says that the judge says that according to the best interest of the kids, that it seems as though the father really has the best interest for the kids. And I'm like, who is this attorney? Who is this judge who is actually giving this advice to Melody and them about the kids? All right. Nell kind of looks surprised whenever Melody tells her what this judge is saying in terms of Martell having the best interest of the kids. Okay. Because of course we all know that Martell has this manipulative way about him to where he can lie and make it sound so believable. Okay. And for a judge who doesn't really know him like that, it would come off as being very believable that he's just this father who loves his kids and want the best for them. All right. So Martell and Marlene is in the next scene where Martell says to Marlene that where they speak about the hearing as well. And they're at Marlene's house. All right. They're sitting out on the couch. Martell says to Marlene, says that you're supposed to be sticking it to her mama, meaning Melody, at the custody hearing, meaning that he wanted her to go hard on Mel. He wanted her to kind of stick it to her is what Martell was telling Marlene. He says that when you got on the stand that you didn't say much, and that disappointed me to the core. So he was kind of egging her on to come against Mel and be very hard on her, I guess, to maybe break her down, to make her look like this very horrible mother. But I think Marlene kind of looks at Martell like, what? Martell had his mama get on the stand as a witness to speak against Melody, and she folded because deep down she knew that Melody was a good mom. And if Martell got those kids full time, that she would be stuck with those kids. And she chose not to lie for Martell up there under oath in front of Melody. Now she talks a lot of junk about Melody, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like she has that same energy in Melody's face to sit in front of her and say all these negative things about Melody in court, knowing that they're lies. She knows Melody is a great mother. Martell was not really there like he was supposed to, because he was out cheating. How do we know that? Because you have a whole child to show for, and you're still messing around with that child's mother. Martell just wanted those kids for a money grab, and Marlene already knows deep down that if Martell would have got full custody of those kids, she would have been stuck raising them, because Martell don't have time. He just want the money. Okay, yeah, she didn't have time for that. So next scene is Kiowa and Kimmy. They meet up to talk. Kimmy says that I don't want to interfere with your relationship with Monster, and that it was never. She says it was never connected. She says that the scenario perpetuated about. She says all these connect. Let me back up. She says that I don't want to interfere with the relationship with Monster. She says it was never corrected. She says that the scenarios that were perpetuated about me, y'all know that for the longest they were trying to say that Kimmy was messing with Maurice during the same time that Kiowa and Maurice were married. And Kimmy has denied that the entire time, okay? She's denied that the entire time. She's denied that she was a side chick to, Maurice during the same time that they were married. Kiowa has been trying to say that during the same time that that Kimmy started seeing Maurice, that she and Maurice were still married. So Kiowa, she just says like, okay, like, yeah, I hear you, but at the same time, I still see you as a side chick. But at the end of the day, we're gonna focus on this situation with Monster, and that's what we need to talk about. But deep down, I still feel like you were messing with Maurice during the same time that we were still married, even though we were on the brink of divorce. All right. Kiowa, she was shaking her head like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, let's just talk about Monster, because I don't really want to talk about this. But that's pretty much what's going to happen in the next episode. So it looks like the next episode may be a little bit better in terms of what's going to be happening, especially with the scene with Melody talking about the custody arrangement with Martell. All right. And then Martell actually grilling his mama, and she kind of sitting there looking crazy because he wanted her to go hard on Mel on the stand, and she chose not to do so, which I guess he's blaming her for him losing the custody battle, maybe. But at the end of the day, that's all that happened on the next episode that's coming up. So hopefully that episode will be a little bit better. Okay. So we do have Car Chronicles tomorrow. I will be going into the office, so we will be in the car for that particular Car Chronicles. Thank God, because child, the way this weather is, I'm about sick of these darn lights going off and on. But hey, we have severe thunderstorms that are coming back to back to back. And all this week, it looks like it's going to be raining and thunderstorms. So yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, episode 12, season 6, and also the spoiler for next episode. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Again, my apologies. The lights flickered off and back on, which cut everything off. You guys know how that works. That's totally beyond my control. So I was happy to be able to come back and give you guys the tail end part of what we left off on. Okay. So thank you guys for joining. Thank y'all for being so supportive. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for any cash apps that you guys gave, as well as the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, mods, for doing such a great job of keeping the trolling down. Any content creators that joined us, thank you guys as well. Love you guys as always. You guys know that. I appreciate you guys so much for being here and supporting. All right, join us tomorrow for Car Chronicles, 7:45-ish. Okay. I'm gonna try to not be dragging in the morning to get up so we can get out of here, because we do have a lot of great topics to talk about. Okay, love you guys down. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Car Chronicles. And goodbye.